Hello everybody, this is day 2 of Stockton Con 2018, and Sundays are a little bit more lenient and slower for the most part, but at the same time that doesn't stop a lot of the attendees from coming into this grand convention here in Stockton. We're going to take another once over and see what we can find and hopefully see how the rest of the day turns out. So it would appear this year that I'm not the only game in town when it comes to recording these Stockton Con events. It would seem that some of the more bigger networks in Sacramento are here as well, from KQCA to ABC10, and I think I may have saw a Good Day reporter somewhere around here. It just comes to show that over the years, when the popularity of an event slowly grows and rises in popularity, that of course the media will follow in hot pursuit. Not that there's anything wrong with it. After all, any PR is good PR, especially when it comes to conventions itself. All right, so I just got out of a Q&A panel with John Noble, and it was short and sweet, but at the same time it was actually quite nice because you can look in his face that he had a lot of energy, a lot of comedy within him.
I was going to tell you the story that I was at the airport yesterday, and as I was coming in, Sting was going out. And I know Sting and he loves me. So that was my story, but I don't know.
And the surprising part about that panel was that it was actually his birthday tomorrow. So what did Stockton Con do? They actually provided him with a birthday cake.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Yeah, it just comes to show how generous and kind that a convention like Stockton Con can be. And I would go upstairs to meet him and take a picture and everything else, but to be honest with you, I really don't have the money right now for an autograph and a selfie, so I did the next best thing, which was put my face right where he was, which is still close enough.
Are you ready for violence? How about wrestling? He showed up! Oh, he showed up! He showed up! Ellsworth showed up! Hey, what are you doing out there?
strong man. Yeah, dude. How do you get that? I don't have him. I don't have him. All right. Break it in the corner. Break it. Don't take that crap from me, Zero.
We'll fight him.
He cheated. My boy Zach got this. Shoot.
I wasn't ready. My eyes were half sweating.
Yeah, buddy.
I was very uncomfortable.
You better not take that shit off.
There's something in here, baby. Check that out. That's a foreign object. It's clearly made in China. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, why is
Hey!
Stay off his throat. Don't do touches here. Come on.
Recording? What's that? Alright guys, to wrap this up, I got a very special guest for the BoobTube this evening. This is Manny from nerdlinks.com, or at the very least, I believe it's just called Nerdlinks, right?
Yeah, we're on Nerdlinks, YouTube, Instagram, and on Twitter.
I'll make sure to throw that out in the little tag below. Now,
Appreciate that.
For those of you, because you're still new and everything else, and for those of you, for my viewers out there who don't know who you are, just explain yourself. You know, what's your channel all about?
Currently, it's mostly wrestling right now. Huge wrestling fan since the 90s, but we're really going to be branching out to, it's pretty much Nerdlinks, linking nerds together, and I'm just a nerd. I just want to meet more nerds, pretty much.
Oh, there's plenty of them out here, especially in California. So, now there's one thing I've really noticed over the last few years when it comes to Stockton Con is that out of all the guests that they have, a majority of them, they usually reel in a lot of pro wrestlers, new and old, and also host a lot of shows outside. Now, why is that? Because you being a pro wrestling aficionado and everything else.
To say for Northern Cali, we don't get too many pro wrestling meet and greets up here, so I guess it's just the perfect spot. It's in the middle of Sacramento in the Bay Area. You can get here quickly, and I just want to thank Stockton Con for doing it, because it makes me and my buddies really happy to meet them, and so many more wrestling fans.
But it was also quite surprising that for the first time in a very long time, out of all the wrestlers who came and went from Stockton Con, it was quite surprising to see a very professional, a big-time professional wrestler like James Ellsworth coming on down here and wrestling with all the other locals around here. What did you think about that?
Yeah, I really like what he's done for pro wrestling. Being able to take, be almost in the back and be able to push the ladies forward. For so long, it's always been the girls have been in the back, and the guys have been the ones that have been the superstars. And as of late, changing. In the indies, a lot of guys wrestle with girls, and you know, just now WWE is starting to do more intergender matches. So you know, I just love what James Ellsworth has been doing. He's been doing a great job.
No. Is that the reason why he's so unique? Because he's an intergender? Because I heard something about this, because I've been out of the wrestling loop for quite a while. Intergender meaning he wrestles on both sides. Is he like a transgender of some kind or something?
No.
Okay,
it just means that he wrestles girls as well, and girls can wrestle guys as well.
Okay.
So
I mean, I remember a time that WWE stopped doing that after the Attitude Era to be more PG, family friendly, everything else. But it's hard to be PG when your show usually focuses on dudes just wrestling each other and slamming each other on the ground and everything else, you know?
yeah, it's still a little bit soft nowadays. There's a lot less heat in the locker room, where in the Attitude Era, everybody was competing to be number one.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they were going up against WCW and other big companies, and, you know, WWF was kind of, or WWE was kind of going down, and they just needed people to rise up. You know, Giant, Big Show, Stone Cold, The Rock, they were all trying to fight for number one.
That's true. That's true. Well, I think that pretty much covers it for this for Stockton Con 2018. Manny, thank you very much. And if you guys want to check out his channel, feel free to check him out over at Nerdlinks. And that's pretty much it. And thank you guys for watching. And I will see you all next time on the Boob Tube. Take care.
Something I'll never forget the rest of my life. It was one of those moments that I'll always cherish.
Wear a cup. You think you would wear a cup.
I was going to ask you
and
that
then when
too.
you grab it,
Oh, that's all you.
This is the actual thing.
Yeah.
He's married, ladies.
Yeah, I am actually touching it. Okay.